Welcome to Barstow's 5 and 15. Today we have a special guest, Dr. Laura Alvarado, the Executive Dean of Strategic Partnerships and Workforce Development at Barstow Community College. She's here to share insights on education, workforce training, and the exciting opportunities the college is creating for students and the community. So let's dive right in. Dr. Alvarado, can you please tell us about yourself and how you ended up in your current career?
I will, and thank you for having me today. So, I've been in the community college system for about 20 years, and in my previous role at a different college, I oversaw adult education. So, several years ago, we had this project of building an HVAC lab at an adult school, and we were in the middle of it, trying to get students in, and COVID hit. And all hands on deck when it came to serving students during COVID. So I basically took over the program. We didn't have anybody to oversee it, and I was lucky enough to have that opportunity. And with that, I fell in love with workforce, meaning the ability to provide education and training and skills to a student and immediately get them out into work. And they're immediately getting food on the table. They're immediately meeting all of their needs with these family sustaining wages.
Mhm.
Um, and it just stuck with me. And that really led to CTE, which is career and technical education, and all that falls in that, whether it's child development or administration of justice, or, really my favorite are the trades. So, um, after being there at my previous college for a while, this opportunity at Barstow, it came up. And I came here to Barstow and I was walking in, and one of our maintenance and operation guys was mowing the lawn. And I saw a student get off a bus, and the gentleman on the big lawnmower stops and he turns to the student, "How are you? How's your day? Are you going to class? Do you need anything?" And after he was able to confirm the student was good, he fired that machine right back up and went on his day. And I thought, okay, that doesn't happen by accident. And whatever that is, I think I want to work here, wherever that is. So that's how I ended up at Barstow.
Well, we're very happy you decided to come, Laura.
Thank you.
So, great introduction. Great. I know there's a lot in your background, but let's jump into a little
Mhm.
bit more now about the work you are leading at the college.
Thank you. So my job really is to partner with the team here in Workforce, partner with faculty and really support faculty. And that support comes in a way of being able to look out and see, what does our community need? What do our current students need, our potential students need, and build that out. So we're working on looking at our current programs and making sure that they have all the tools and resources. If it's cosmetology, do they have the machines that they need? Do they have all the product that they need right on hand? If it's admin and justice, do they have the latest in research? So whatever it is for those departments. At the same time, it's looking out and building relationships within our community, because our job as a college, and particularly CTE, at the end of the day, is to move somebody from enrollment into the college, education, and then employment. So it's figuring out what we need, looking inward, what do we need to be the best at what we do? And then looking outward of how do we connect these, how do we create these relationships, and how do we connect students into those jobs?
Mhm.
I mean, actually, not even jobs, careers. We're really moving into careers. How do we get them where the student wants to be?
Right. I love that because typically colleges, they focus on graduation, which is very
Mhm,
important. But that next
mhm,
level is all that much more difficult. But
mhm.
setting that as your objective at the outset, super important, super valuable. So thank you. Okay, next question.
Mhm.
Laura, how do you plan to collaborate with the local industries to ensure academic programs align with workforce needs?
Oh, great question. So there's a couple things that we do. Within CTE or workforce, a lot of the topics that we teach or areas that we teach have a certification at the end. So, for instance, cosmetology. A student can complete cosmetology, but they really can't go cut hair and do all the chemical services until they have a certification or a state license from the state of California. They take a test, they do some modeling, whatever it needs so that they can show that, yes, I have the skills and competencies that I need. So we go out to industry, we go out to our partners and say, what certifications do you want? What is it that's going to work to get that person in the door into that entry level job? And more importantly, are you going to pay them? And are you going to pay them well? Because if you're not going to pay them well, this may not be an area we want to focus on. So are you going to pay them well? Are you going to provide them with opportunity to move up? And what does it take to earn that opportunity? Is it another certification? Is it additional courses? Whatever it is. So we work with them to find out how do we build that in so we're meeting those needs of the employer, but we're meeting the needs of the student to get the certifications so they can get family sustaining wages. Family sustaining meaning I can put food on the table. I can have a good job and work and not have to go get that second and third job. Like this career will hold me down and my family down. So making sure all those are in alignment, and then making sure that you're not only going to tell us what you need, you're then going to hire our students.
Right. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Building on that, Laura, why should students, prospective students, and the high desert community know about the work you're doing?
Well, I think first I'm going to change the me to a we
Nice.
because
Okay.
the work that we do here, it doesn't start with CTE. It starts with the welcome desk in our student
Right.
services. It
Right.
starts with our IT department, who's really making sure that the application, you can find it, that all the classes are there to register. It starts with the faculty who are making sure that their classes are have either zero cost textbooks or very, very low cost so the student can afford it.
Mhm.
It's about fellow students who are urging their friends, come on to Barstow. It's about the community we have on Tuesdays. We have a farmer's market at certain times of the year, and they're out there providing coffee when it's cold and desserts and ice cream and goodies. It's about having that community piece here, supporting the students. Our maintenance team, you walk on campus and it's gorgeous. The grass is green. And it's that. So when you step on campus, it's gorgeous. We have bus drivers, they're dropping off right in front of the school. So there's all these partners within the college. Starts with the counselors that are going to meet with you and give you what we call an education plan. So you're going to go tell them, I think this is what I want to do. They're going to help you figure what that is. And an education plan, it's literally telling you what classes you need to take so you don't waste time, you don't waste money, and you have a goal, and you have a support team and a cheerleader. And they're going to take you over to financial aid and help you get whatever you need to cover those costs and perhaps additional support. So when you're here, we know you're not working because you're going to school or either in person here or online, maybe to get you some funding to help support that. So you have the time to go to school. So this is the we. And then when we do get to come in, we have great programs. We invest money into equipment. We have faculty. If your classes or their programs don't have equipment, they go to conferences. They're constantly learning what's new, what's the most recent information and the best that we can give the students. We just have a team here. And then when you're done with school or you're done with your class, we have mental health services because this is hard. Life is hard sometimes. All of us. So we've got services there that are confidential. We have a food pantry. I'm hungry. I need lunch. I didn't bring my lunch today from work. I was too busy. So we have a place that you could go and actually pick up some food and things you could take home. So this is why you come to Barstow Community College.
Love that answer. That really captures the culture that we're trying to cultivate. We as a college, and then embracing the we of our community. So great answer. Thank you, Laura. So
Thank you.
my last question for you, can you please share a recent inspiration you have experienced doing your work so far here in Barstow?
Ooh, there's a lot. Um, I think the one that sits with me the most is our work with the military. And I can't even say right, we have our work with the military, but we have outside groups working with the military.
Mhm.
So the union, a local union came to us and said, we have a program that we want to support veterans or servicemen and women who are about to leave the military and they're going to need some jobs. So we're going to provide them with everything. We just need a space. And the campus, the college, you, Dr. Bagg, our board, was supportive of absolutely. What do you need? How do we help you help our military community? And it's just that partnership, that idea of uh, there was no what's in it for me. The question's what's in it for them.
Mhm.
And so that right there was just that, wow, I like that. It's just one more area that the college gives to the community and to that larger community of our very beloved military folks here in our community.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Great conversation, Dr.
Thank you.
Alvarado. Your work is truly making a difference in shaping the
Thank you.
future of education and workforce development here in Barstow already in just
Mhm.
4 months, I think. So much to come.
Thank
But
you.
that's all the time we have for today. If you want to learn more about Dr. Alvarado's work, please check out the Barstow website. Make sure to follow us on all our social media channels to stay up to date with her work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for 5 and 15 with me, Dr. Bagg. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.